Hello, my friends. Matt Hall here, Presidential Diamond in doTERRA. And in this video, I'm briefly going to go through the entire doTERRA compensation plan for you, break down the different bonuses and exactly how every single dollar gets put into your bank account or into your pocket through doTERRA, okay? Now, a couple things. First of all, before you watch this video, I really recommend that you watch the video where I talk about why partner with doTERRA. And I'm going to put the link to that video below. That will create more of a context around our products, around the science, the leadership of our company, all the support that you're going to have. And then after that, I'd come here and watch this video about exactly how you get paid. After this video, I'm going to have a slightly more advanced video on placements and some strategies as you get started in the doTERRA business, and that is also going to be linked up below this video. But let's dig in right now to the compensation plan. Before I share my screen and go bonus by bonus with you, I want you to understand a couple things. First of all, network marketing compensation plans are designed to drive behavior. So you want to make sure that, and this is, in my opinion, the reason why doTERRA's compensation plan is the best compensation plan I've ever seen. And trust me, I've studied a lot because I'm a numbers geek. So I really love numbers. You want to make sure you're driving the correct behavior. I'm going to talk about that as I talk about each bonus. You want to make sure there's little breakage. So breakage is the amount of money that the company can promise that they pay out, the percentage that they promise is in the comp plan. But because you have to qualify in all these different ways and there's all these little catches and tricks, you don't actually get paid out that money. And doTERRA, you'll see through these bonuses, has very, very little breakage. You want to see a compensation plan where short term, it's easy to earn income based off your personal activity, to a compensation plan that encourages leadership development over the long term to create true financial freedom and time freedom for you. 3, the potential to literally retire if you want to build to a certain point and retire. And we have that because of our retention, but also the structure of our compensation plan, but still have added incentives for even those who could retire to always be in production mode and always be growing. And you'll see that doTERRA actually doesn't have a top. They don't have an end to their compensation plan. And last but not least, you want to see a compensation plan that does not change. Most companies in the direct sales environment, unfortunately, they're always changing their compensation structure and their compensation plan. And that makes it really hard for you to build a business because you don't know what to expect. And your team is the same thing. They'll get discouraged and demotivated when changes happen. If you know the game, you can play the game. So let me share with you the game of doTERRA. All right, here's our entire compensation plan in one beautiful image. Now, what I want to do is I'm first going to share with you the 4 primary bonuses in the doTERRA compensation plan, and then I will share with you the ranks, which we like to call the kind of your career path, right, in doTERRA. So let's go through each one of the ranks one by one, and I'll break this down for you. Now, there are going to be a couple nuances if you live in a foreign market, and if you live in a foreign market, there are a couple things that may change a little bit with the specific amounts, but the structure of every single bonus is the same. So let's go. First of all, fast start bonus. This is the bonus that's based off your personal production and the production of the people that you personally bring into the business. This is your short-term income. You can earn as much as you want, and it's based off your personal production. So here's what happens when you're signed up in doTERRA and you're out there doing classes, you're teaching people about the products, and you sign up a friend, you're going to earn 20% of the PV value of their purchase. PV is the point value, the volume number that we put. So it's different than the dollar amount because every currency in the world is different. And to have one language where we pay commissions in over 50 countries, we have to put a different, way to measure it, and that's what the PV is. And so your PV, it's similar to the dollar, it's almost a dollar, but it's going to be also different for every product. So let's just say, as an example, you have someone who purchases a 200 PV kit, right? You're going to earn 20% of that initial purchase and anything else that they purchase for their first 60 days, okay? Their first 60 days of that new customer. So this person, for example, you would earn a $40 US dollar bonus, or converted into whatever currency your market works in, right? Then if that person, you get paid on 3 levels of enrollment. So if this person signs up somebody else, you may not even know this person, but because you helped this person get started, you're gonna earn 10%. And so if they bought that same kit, then what would you earn? You would earn a $20 bonus, right? For that 200 PV order. Then if that person refers another person, 200 PV order, and what do you earn? You earn $10. Now, what's beautiful about this is my wife and I, we have now signed up hundreds of people in our doTERRA business. And so anytime any one of those hundreds of people signs up someone else, we get 10%, okay? That's extremely, extremely powerful. This is a bonus that pays out 35% of that PV volume or value of the product that's directly paid to the 3 people that are closest to the sale, okay? This is your bonus that's gonna be the most significant for you in the beginning of your doTERRA journey. Then the second bonus is designed, this bonus is designed to create movement. It's designed to get people moving and sharing our products with more people. Then we have the power of 3 bonus. This is a bonus that encourages you to create the correct structure for long-term success. So that's the behavior that this bonus creates. The way this works is when you sign up in doTERRA, if you want to earn commissions through the compensation plan, you need to be placing a 100 PV order, that's about $100 every single month in order to qualify for commissions. Now, depending on what products you're buying, that might end up being $125, but the number that's important is the PV, okay? So you have your own 100 PV LRP order. That's our monthly auto ship order. That's what qualifies you for commissions, right? As soon as you have 3 individuals who are also on that 100 PV monthly order, and you have 600 in team volume. Team volume means you and your first level. Then you're gonna earn a $50 bonus every single month. Now, this is obviously gonna be different in different markets. So in Brazil, for example, it's 200 reais, right? So it's gonna be different in each market, this bonus, but you can find it in the build guide on your market's website. You can find out the amount, but it should be about this equivalent, okay? Now, this 600 TV requirement, just to be clear, this can be you, and it can be 5 people on your first level, all of you doing 100, that would equal 600 total, or it can be you and these 3 people, you help them see the power of all of you doing 150, because then you can reach that 600 requirement only with just these 3 people, okay? Now, the way that you get this next level, 250, look at the way this encourages the right behavior. You're helping these 3 people to get their $50 bonus. So all they have to do is replicate what you did. They're gonna go out and find their 3 partners, right? And get that 600 volume between them and their first level. And once your 3 have their 3, then you'll earn $250 every month. Guys, that's incredible. And my goal is always to get people to this point as fast as humanly possible, because literally you're making more than double your required investment with only 12 people signed up. It's never gonna grow perfectly. You're always gonna have one team that grows faster than another. But the fact that you can earn $250 based on the orders of 12 people in the compensation plan is pretty remarkable. And that's just from this one bonus, right? Then as these 9 people go out and sign up their 3 and they're earning their $50 bonus, you earn a $1,500 bonus, okay? After you reach 1,500, guess what? You can actually earn this bonus again. So you could have another 3, okay, that are all ordering, and you could earn your $1,500 bonus and another $50 bonus. But you need to make the 1,500 before you can earn on the second power of 3 group, okay? You can have these 6 people signed up, but you'll only earn that second 50 once you have the $1,500 bonus, okay? And you can earn, you can earn 2 $1,500 bonuses per month. So that's the power of 3 bonus, an incredible, incredible bonus. And this is based off LRP orders. So the person's first order does not count, right? Their enrollment order is not a monthly order. So this basically starts in the 2nd month of your customer. They'll count for you for this bonus. Then we have our Unilevel bonus. Guys, this is the bonus that really incentivizes long-term consistency in doTERRA and creating big volume, okay? doTERRA did something remarkable. They paid in 7 levels, 2%, 3%, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, okay? You'll see that the percentage goes down as you go down through the levels. This is the opposite of what most companies do. And the reason this is so powerful is it creates 2 things. First of all, it creates collaboration within your team. Because instead of you putting all your personal signups on your first level, because let's say you get 10% on everybody on your first level, you're actually incentivized to place people on your second or third level because you'll earn a higher percentage on their orders, but you're also helping your team members. So this creates a culture of collaboration. And then also you can see if you follow the power of 3 duplication and went 3, 9, 27, 81, it's never going to grow perfectly. But just as an example, you'll see that you're going to have a lot more people down in your lower levels than your first levels. And doTERRA pays you the higher percentage on the bigger group of people. If you were to invert the percentages and pay the highest on the first levels and the lower percentages on the lower levels, like most companies, this bonus would literally pay out about half of what it does in doTERRA, okay? So doTERRA is very, very generous and very intelligent. Now, this is a bonus that because it starts with these lower percentages, it's gonna grow for you over time. This is a long-term bonus for you that will grow significantly. And today, this is the biggest earnings that my wife and I get from doTERRA is our Unilevel earnings. The next bonus is the leadership bonus. And this is the bonus that encourages leadership development in your team because you have to develop other leaders in order for you to reach these leadership bonuses. And I'm going to go over now to the ranks and show you the growth in doTERRA. You're going to see the average earnings globally of all of the people who are currently hitting those ranks. They took all of their income and averaged it out for you to see the average earnings. And as I show you the ranks, I'm also going to share with you the leadership bonuses. Basically, what you need to know is this is 7% of the global volume divided between the leadership ranks. This is not a profit sharing pool, okay? This is global volume. So it's basically the total global sales that gets divided up the 7% between the leaders. That's much more than what a profit sharing bonus would be. So don't confuse that. Some companies talk about profit sharing when for that to be significant, the company would have to have a lot of profit. This is the overall sales of doTERRA they're giving 7% to the leadership, okay? Now, there's actually a couple ranks before the rank of elite. You have manager, which is doing 500 points PV, 500 PV in volume in sales, you and your team in a single month, okay? Most people fly past that pretty quickly. Director is 1,000 in a month. That gets more, that's a little bit harder. Executive is 2,000 in a month. Now, when I say these volume, there's no structure requirements, okay? Then elite is 3,000, and elite is the last rank where it's only volume. There are no structure requirements. All you need is 3,000 in overall volume. So that could be you and 29 people. Everybody is purchasing 100 PV. Or it could be you and 14 people and everybody's doing 200 PV, right? It doesn't matter, but you just need a total volume in a calendar month of 3,000, okay? The average elite from our compensation plan, not counting if they're doing other sales outside of the compensation plan, but the average earnings of an elite today in doTERRA is $357. Now, you can be elite and make $100, or we had months at elite where my wife and I made over $1,000. Why? Because our fast start, which is based on your personal production, that's the most important bonus for you in the beginning. You can actually see here in the graph that these bonuses are color coded. As you see the growth scale here, the purple is the biggest earnings for an elite. Purple over here is the fast start bonus. Then blue becomes more interesting. Over time, green becomes very, very large, and the leadership bonus also becomes very, very large, okay? Now, after elite, you have your first structure requirement, and this is premier. This is where those leadership bonuses kick in. So besides power of 3, besides the fast start bonus, and besides Unilevel, premier also gets paid a leadership bonus that ends up being, it's called the empowerment bonus, okay? it ends up being about $200 US per month. It could be 180, it could be 220. It depends on the global revenue, and it depends on how many people are hitting Premier that month because it's divided between them. Okay, so that is already calculated here into the average. The average Premier makes $876 US per month. Once again, you could be a Premier making 500, or you could be a Premier making thousands, right? This is the average number that people right now at Premier are making. Premier requires 5,000 in total group volume and 2 teams of 2,000. And this is where we start to get into that incentive to develop leadership. This isn't just you generating sales. This is you generating sales, but then also finding people, serving people, lifting them up and empowering them to become leaders so that they can have success themselves. And the more success you help them have, the more success you have. That's the reason why I love this business model. Is you cannot have more success. Even as a presidential diamond, I cannot make more money in doTERRA if I don't help other people make more money, which really, when you look at it, is helping people in their health and their wellness through our amazing products. So you have to help people, right? Now, silver, when you have 3 personally signed up elite legs, this is each one of them have reached this 3,000 requirement over here, right? Then you become a silver. Silver is a very important level at doTERRA. It unlocks a lot in our compensation plan. It unlocks all of your Unilevel earnings. And not only do you get that empowerment bonus, that was $200, but you also get a silver bonus, which is an average of about $150. Again, these leadership bonuses are going to vary each month depending on the total volume that the company brings in and the number of people hitting that rank. But it's an average. You can expect an average of about $350 from the leadership bonus. And the average silver is making $2,350 in doTERRA today. Then we move on to gold. Gold, you can see, all you need to do to reach gold is help 3 people reach this level of Premier. So each Premier has 5,000 volume, and each of them have 2 legs that are doing at least 2,000 in volume, right? So the gold, their leadership bonus ends up being about $750 US per month. And the total, the average total that a gold makes, you know, through all of the bonuses, Unilevel Fast Start Power of 3 and leadership, is about almost $5,000 US per month. Okay. Once again, I have golds on my team that make $1,500 or $2,000 US, and I have golds on my team that make $7,000 or $8,000 or $9,000 US per month. So this is an average earnings, not a promise. Okay. It depends a lot on your volume. Now, platinum, you can see how these just build on each other. See how this is simple? Once you help 3 people reach the level of silver, you're a platinum. That's an average of $9,626 per month. And then 1 more silver, 4 legs of silver, and you're a diamond, which is an average of $17,000 per month. Then we move up to the further leadership ranks. Blue diamond is when you help 5 people reach the level of gold. That's an average of $38,000 US per month. And presidential diamond, which is the rank my wife and I are at right now, is an average, it's 6 platinum legs and is an average of $107,000 per month. Now, here's what's cool, guys, is it doesn't end there. Once you hit presidential diamond, remember, you want to be a compensation plan where you can retire if you want, but it also creates an incentive for you to keep building. So now that we're presidential diamond, guess what the company lets us do? They let us open a second account under ourselves, right? And now we're building out this second account, right? As we help this second account to grow, then we can hit what's called double diamond. So when this account becomes a diamond, then we'll be a double diamond, and this account's a blue diamond. And so there's no, like my wife and I, we are constantly and ever, you know, building our doTERRA business, launching new people, helping new people have success, because the compensation plan, it lets you retire if you want to, but it gives you added incentives to always keep growing, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys here in this video. Remember, let me back out a little bit here. Get out of that. Remember, it's all about behavior. So the Fast Start bonus is the bonus that helps, it encourages movement. It gets everybody from the very first day, excited about sharing these products and getting other people signed up. The Power of 3 bonus, it encourages structure and helps set you up for rank. The ranks in doTERRA, this encourages leadership development. Also those leadership bonuses, it encourages leadership development, because as you develop leaders, you can earn a very significant, I didn't mention, but for, I forgot to mention, for Platinum, the leadership bonus they make is about $1,500 per month. Diamond is about $4,000 US per month. Blue Diamond is about $12,000 US per month, and Presidential Diamond is about $30,000 US per month, guaranteed for hitting those ranks in the leadership bonus. Again, that can fluctuate a little bit, and actually at the higher ranks, it fluctuates even more than the lower ranks because there's less people qualifying for those ranks. But that's the averages that you can expect to see. Diamond 4,000, Blue Diamond about 12,000, and Presidential Diamond about $30,000 US per month. And obviously the average earnings we already talked about. So that's our compensation plan in a nutshell. If you have any questions, get at me in the comments below. If you are not yet a part of the doTERRA family, guys, you are missing an amazing opportunity. 1, to bless a lot of lives with an amazing product, and 2, to change your own life financially as you do that. We encourage you to come to the doTERRA family, sign up with the person who invited you to watch this video. If I sent this video to you, my contact info is going to be below this video as well, and you can contact me via email or WhatsApp. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, once again, go ahead and get at me in the comments below. Talk soon. Bye.